Airdrop season is so back. It feels like we have 5 to 10 new token claims and announcements weekly, and with so many big airdrops such as Metira, Backpack, and Monad, among others, coming in 2025 and 2026, there is a lot to be excited about. Let's get started. And one that is getting increasingly harder to ignore is, of course, Hyperliquid's hype. It just broke another all-time high, breaking $50, and its ecosystem is warming up. We have Magpie on Hyperliquid called HyperPie. You can do many different things alongside DeFi and earning through staking on this simple platform. Whereas also there is some Project X, which is apparently the biggest TVL and volume on Hyperliquid at the moment. So this is something to also consider from the possible airdrop perspective. At the moment, there is no any indication, but of course, if you're willing to speculate on Hyperliquid Season 2, you definitely want to use as many dApps as possible. And another unexpected opportunity in airdrop world might be Etherscan. So they recently added points, and even though there might not be an airdrop, points usually indicate some kind of tracking. So may as well make an account, claim your 10-year ETH anniversary badge, as well as there's some daily logins that you can do if you want to spend some extra effort on this potential opportunity. All right, let's start with claims and token announcements, starting with Solayer's 50,000 Wallet Connect token airdrop. If you're eligible and one of the top Solayer ecosystem users, you have some tokens waiting for you. Next up, we have Invariant, which have changed their tokenomics completely. Overhaul from max supply of 180 million has been replaced from the previous 365 million total supply. You would think this is good. However, reducing supply does not always mean that it's going to be a successful airdrop, because looking at the actual allocations in their tokenomics, it is not looking very promising. Strategic reserve, which is the locked portion, 45%. Community, partially locked, 17.51%. And the rest is distributed through public sale, liquidity, contributors, and grants. Out of all of this, for community, 17%, there's only 6% for the initial airdrop, but at least it is 100% unlocked at TGE. We don't need to think twice where the direction of this price action might be going, looking at similar tokenomics from the past, and maybe also this one. Not financial advice, but yeah, if you're eligible for this one in the Eclipse ecosystem, it is probably a good idea to be quick on the TGE day. Another project that just released their tokenomics is Union Build. It will have a three-way approach to their tokenomics, where the U token is going to be used, of course, as a gas token in the Union dynamic fee market, meaning that you could also pay extra fees to have your transactions prioritized over others. There will also be, of course, network security, because staking will be enabled from day one, and there's also cross-chain governance that will allow for all of this to be run as a DAO. Of course, the whole list of tokenomics and numbers will be in the description of the video under the first links of everything, always in the first comment of every video. But of course, the most important thing that we want to talk about is how much of it is going towards the community. And they're saying that there's going to be 60% of everything in the tokenomics is community aligned. And of course, staking rewards are locked and inaccessible for core contributors first 12 months, hoping to prevent some sell-offs at the start. And maybe for long-term growth, very sustainable inflation, only 6% dropping to 2% compared to most other projects that do 8 to 14% yearly inflation. And another one is coming in the form of Farlegacy. This is going to be an app, mini app, on the Farcaster app. However, they're allocating a lot of their airdrop to simply people who have assets in base. Either if you have some NFTs such as Offers, NFT, Milady, or many others in the base ecosystem, or you just hold some of the base tokens such as Aero, AXBT, and many others, you might also be eligible for this airdrop. Of course, for this one, you shouldn't hold your breath, but free money is free money. Maybe it even goes to a couple $100. Of course, crypto moves very fast, especially in bull markets in which we are right now. So if you want to stay on top of everything in news department, community department, where you get to chat with all the most experienced DeFi and airdrop veterans, you should definitely consider being a part of a private community like ours. We have many different discussions for airdrop distribution announcements to help you stay in the loop regarding everything happening in the crypto space, such as this new MetaMask login feature, which might help us qualify for MetaMask airdrop if it happens before 2050. Jokes aside, if you want to take part, all you have to do is join the subscriptions tab on the official website. It is always in the first link of the description of every video. And of course, choose the monthly or yearly plans, whichever you prefer. There's also an airdrop tracking application to help you keep organized. Finally, the NFT collection generating you between 5 to 10% every single month passively is going strong, and we are planning to reduce all impermanent loss now that the market is finally picking up, and build a treasury for the bear market as well. And another tokenomics revealed was Avantis Foundation's AVNT token. This one should be coming very, very shortly. And reminder that Avantis has actually grown to be the biggest DEX on Base and the largest DEX for trading and market making real world assets in general. Of course, this has some impressive numbers behind it. There's 18 billion plus cumulative volumes and 2 million plus trades executed across just under 40,000 traders, 23 million in TVL across 25,000 LPs, 80 plus markets for perpetuals and spot, also 15 million plus in annualized fees, and innovative features like zero fee perks, which is really fun. Actually, you don't pay any fees as long as you actually lose the trade. But if you win the trade, you only pay a portion of profits. So if you haven't tried this one, I highly recommend. It is actually crazy. You have leverage up to 250x on pairs like Bitcoin or ETH, Sol even added later. We have the classic trifecta of what you can do with Avantis: securing the protocol through staking, fueling the ecosystem. There's going to be 50% of tokenomics reserved for future incentives, and of course, governance. When it comes to actual numbers for the TG, there's going to be 12.5% of tokenomics released fully, unlocked on day one. There's also other planned incentives for the remainder, 37%, but more on that is split between on-chain incentives and builder and ecosystem grants. And another NFT that might be waiting for you is from Walrus. If you're a Walrus OG, you should definitely go to DevCut Official and sign their manifesto to claim the NFT. Usually these SUI NFTs tend to do really well, especially after some time, so maybe it's also a good idea not to sell it on open market immediately. And finally, we have one Kaito airdrop that didn't require 500 stake tokens. You only needed to stake at least 100 Kaito tokens to be eligible for this one. And there were other eligibility criteria as well. But either way, if you're eligible for this one, make sure to claim and register on time. You will need, of course, a Cosmos wallet, considering that this is airdrop from Sunrise. And on topic of Kaito, there's also Infinex patrons to be claimed. If you're in the top 501 YAP runners for season 1, you can actually claim your patrons directly on the Infinex platform. And final claim for today is Huma Finance. Season 1 airdrop is live as of August 26th. It is going on in 2 phases. First one is going from August 26th till September 26th, and part 2 from September 26th till October 26th. Entire distribution can be seen as following. Community and yappers get 10%, ecosystem 22%, and majority is going to LPs and stakers. And that is a wrap for all the topics for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe with bell notifications on. Any questions, comments, I'm waiting for you in the comment section below and in our Discord. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day.